Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Tuesday Leadership Tip. Let me start by saying happy 4th of July belatedly. I hope you had a great time with family, friends, and did a barbecue, shut off some fireworks. You know the drill. Hopefully, there was some nice weather all around as well. So, today I want to start with talking about a dealership I was in and meeting with the general manager, and he remarked about how slow business has been recently and how attitudes are down. I've seen more of this in the last couple of months than typical, and we all know how debilitating things can get when bad attitudes grow. You know the phrase misery loves company, and as they say, yeah, a toxic culture can just simply make the situation worse. I mean, who wants to buy something from someone who's in a bad frame of mind? So, today's Tuesday tip, here are some ways you can truly separate your store from the competition when sales are slow. And frankly, keep practicing these things even when they're not. I want to go through some practical things you can do to boost morale and safeguard having that positive climate that really encourages more sales. The first off is recognize effort, not just outcomes. During slow stretches, performance metrics can dip, but that doesn't mean your people aren't working hard. Make it a point to recognize the process, not just the results. Catch someone doing something right, like following up with a tough customer. Today, the GM and we praised a salesperson for creating and sending a terrific video walk around to one of his internet leads. You could praise someone for simply helping a teammate. Even a simple, "You got this today," can go a long way. According to Gallup, employees who feel recognized are 63% more engaged, especially during tough times. 63% more. However, number two, be honest, not overly optimistic. Don't sugarcoat the slump. Your people know when it's low. Instead, be transparent. Acknowledge the reality, but focus their attention on what's still within their control. Their effort, their mindset, the customer experience they deliver, the training they're doing. Studies on psychological safety show that when leaders are honest and open, even about uncertainty, it builds trust and resilience. Your people will feel safer and more stable just knowing you're not hiding the truth. Just remember, when you talk to them, do so in an encouraging, supportive way and offer your assistance rather than lecturing them on, hey, you got to focus on what's in your control. When employees are in fight or flight mode, they need a fan. I'm not talking about a fan, I'm talking about a fan. Think about how much better teams play at home than on the road. It's no secret then when you have lots of people cheering for you, you perform better. Now, number three, create small wins. Morale, it's built on momentum. So when big wins are scarce, you got to manufacture those small ones. Create mini challenges, most follow-ups by noon or best customer interaction of the day, the tightest vehicle presentation. Make it fun, make it meaningful, keep the energy up. Nowadays, they call this gamification, and it works. People are competitive in nature. You could turn a slow, depressing day into one with instant energy that rolls off to that next customer that walks in the door. Number four, use the downtime to build skills. Now is the time to sharpen the axe. Schedule quick refreshers on product knowledge. Run objection handling drills. Teach them how to use new AI tools to follow up better. And, challenge them to find that one resource that can help them build their skills. Then, as we know, what's the best way to learn something? Have you teach it. So have them teach what they learned to the rest of the team. McKinsey recently reported that employees who receive developmental opportunities are up to 40% more satisfied even when business is slow. So don't just fill the time, invest it. Number five, and this is a big one, model calm, confident leadership. Your team feeds off your energy. If you're visibly anxious or frustrated or tuned out, they will be too. But if you're calm and you're focused and you're still pushing forward with a purpose, you're going to send a powerful message. We've been here before. We know how to ride through this. We're going to be fine. This is called emotional contagion. It spreads. And it's backed by years of research. Leaders set the emotional thermostat for the entire store. Remember what Dr. Henry Cloud said. He said in one of my previous videos, you are the steward of the emotional climate of your team. All right, so final thoughts. Remember, leadership matters most when sales are down. Recognize the grind. Tell the truth, not fairy tales. Celebrate those small wins, find some, and sharpen the team. Now, stay steady at the wheel. Your people are watching. That's one of the penalties of leadership. They're always watching. So give them something strong to follow, and let's get after it this week.